Hello there, welcome to Club Nintendo level 170. How's it going, John?
Uh, Things are well. What's up, Tim?
A lot. A lot of Splatoon in my life recently.
Yeah, I noticed your play hours were pretty high. I was
I think
impressed.
I broke 55 yesterday.
That's nice. That's
Pretty
awesome.
good. No, nowhere near your like 100. Are you at 100 yet? That
95.
95. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, welcome. How's it going?
Hey, pretty good. I've been spending a lot of time in other games, not so much Splatoon.
Oh, okay. So you've not broken the 50-hour mark
No,
as
not
me
even
and
close.
John. Okay. What are you into right now? What's your
Final
game of choice?
Fantasy 14.
That's the latest one, right?
No. Final
No.
Fantasy 14 has been out for about 3, maybe 4 years.
This is the online MMO thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm close to 600 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
How long have you had
What do you
it?
do in there for 600
I've had
hours? I
it
mean, I've been in
for
Animal Crossing for a couple
a
hundred.
while. There's a lot more to do in this game than any other game. Like
Even
the
Animal Crossing,
Oh yeah,
Aaron. I mean,
for
there's
sure.
so much to do in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, there's way more in this. Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it for about 3 years. So
Wow, I
And how
didn't.
is the
Wow.
Xenoblade 3D Chronicles progressing?
it's coming along. I'm not that far in it though. I'm definitely not 600 hours. I think I'm only about 15 hours in that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not far at all. You got another like 150 to go, I think.
yeah, a
You gonna
lot.
make it in time?
Well,
You're gonna finish in time? You
I
think?
heard that you can actually beat it in like 60 hours
You're
if
just
you
gonna
just go
if you
straight through.
okay.
Yeah.
And if you're really good at the fighting mechanics and don't die.
It's not too hard as long as you just keep your chains going and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, first order of business is apparently every Switch owner needs to buy FIFA 18 in order for EA to deem it a platform worth pursuing. Is basically how I interpret the story here.
Every Switch owner?
I mean, I'm it's hyperbole. I'm exaggerating a bit, but they're basically saying that we're banking FIFA 18 on whether or not the Switch is a platform that EA is going to pursue in the future. Have you seen the quote in the story here?
I saw the quote. I didn't read the story because I don't typically click on EA stories anymore, or I try not to. I just don't even care anymore. Um, is this the only game they have coming to Switch? Don't they have another game already announced?
Not that I'm aware of.
Or is
Do
this
you
it?
know? Do you know, Aaron? I think this is it.
Yeah, I'm not aware of anything else.
Yeah.
Okay. So what constitutes? I'm reading the quote
So
here. Yeah. So he says if it's success, if it's a success, they'll continue. What constitutes as a success?
I wish I knew. Is it profitability? What is it? I don't know.
They say they want to help Nintendo grow the install base.
They're having serious problems that they should probably open a factory and source parts for Nintendo to get more Switches into the pipeline if they want to help grow the platform.
I'm not sure if EA knows anything about that sort of stuff.
They probably don't, as they don't even really make hardware.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think the chances this game is going to do? Okay.
I think it's going to do pretty well. People like soccer. People want soccer on a handheld, probably, right? It seems like a fun mobile game to have on the go. I could see it being a hit if it's done well. Better not be a crappy game. If they make everything on a crappy version of FIFA, then EA, you got something else coming.
Are you going to get it? You guys going to get it?
I could see me picking this up. I do play a fair amount of sports games as a co-op thing that I play at the apartment with some friends over here. So yeah, I could see getting this.
I really wish it was Mario Soccer or Mario Strikers instead. I know that's just me, but
You know, Mario and everything.
I don't think I'm going to get this. I like soccer. I like soccer games. I like sports games. I like the arcadey ones better, but no, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get FIFA. I might, maybe if it was in like on sale or something, the bargain bin, I might get it. I don't know.
Oh, that won't help them in their story of success.
Well, here's the thing: like they should be making like one of these every year, just like every other platform. Is that what they do?
Ideally, yeah. And Madden, where is Madden? Where is the other games?
Yeah, like I'm not a big sports guy, so I'm totally cool with buying like a year or two's like release ago and playing that.
Where's
and like
Titanfall
being
2?
happy enough with
Come
it.
on, just put Titanfall 2 in this thing.
Didn't they already like say like heck no to that?
Probably. Aaron, what do you think on that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing this game. I mean, I have like no interest in it. I don't really care if they bring sports games over to the Switch or not, because there's gonna be enough, like first party sports types of games that are pretty fun. So
We're getting a lot of sports games.
Yeah.
We're getting all the basketball in the world. We're getting wrestling.
Wrestling.
Baseball. We're getting baseball. I mean, we're getting a lot of sports.
I'd rather get baseball, I think.
We're getting baseball.
I know. I think I'd rather get that one.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Now-
what kind of baseball is it?
I don't know.
Like, is it
it's
Major
something
League
that's-
Baseball? Is it
I
real like teams? Is
believe
it
so?
okay?
I mean, Sony has it wrapped up for the best baseball game, which I have not played. Have you played that one, Aaron? The Sony one?
which one? What is it?
MLB at
Oh, like
At
the
bat?
show?
the show.
show.
Yeah, the show. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that a little bit. It was a little bit challenging, but I don't know. Those types of games, you have to have a lot of time because you have to play through like entire seasons.
Yeah, you
there's,
do.
There's a lot of games inside a baseball season. So,
And it's like it's like real baseball. Like it takes
Yeah.
time.
yeah, it takes
Yeah.
a lot of time.
Now, what doesn't take a lot of time is in about 2.5 hours, Sonic Mania will be available to the world. It's out in Europe already. I believe it's going to come out midnight Eastern. Who is picking up the definitive Sonic game of all time?
So I was looking at this game and I might actually try it out. I wish there's like a demo.
I need to
of it or
record
something.
this. This is Aaron saying he'll pick up a
Well,
Sonic game.
because think about it. This is an old school Sonic game.
It is, yeah. This is as
So-
old as you get, made by fans of those games.
Yeah.
So, and a really
We'll have to
appealing price point, $20. It's just about as good as you could expect.
Yeah.
And really good reviews so far. It's not a terribly long game, 3 or 4 hours, which I'm actually really good with. I don't want this unending Sonic game.
Wow, that's really short. Really?
Well,
And then-
it's just like a platform. I'm sure
Yeah,
that there's
and then
gonna
you're
be,
able to
like,
replay it
replayability.
in the different
Yeah.
characters, which
Interesting.
changes the dynamics of it. You know, you have Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic, and all of them control way differently.
Yeah, I mean everyone's giving it really good scores. It looks like if you go by, that's how
Yeah.
you look at games. Yeah.
Yep, this is the first good Sonic game in many years. So I'm very intrigued by this, and this will be on my Switch at some point. I'm not sure if it's a day one purchase, but in the next couple weeks, this will be on my Switch for sure.
I've been looking for something new on my Switch. Just something that I can pick up that isn't too serious. I feel like Splatoon, you have to be like online, so that kind of limits it whenever I take my Switch out. Like Zelda, I feel like that's something that once you get in it, you have to spend at least like an hour or two.
Have you dived into the campaign of Splatoon 2?
Yeah, just a little bit.
'Cause that's a fun on the go thing. They're not very long levels.
Yeah, I don't know. I've done a little. I'm only
But
on
Sonic's
like the
perfect,
second
right?
world.
A couple minutes to get through a level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this might fit that. We'll see.
Cool. And then in other platforming news, there is the demo of Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. It is now out, the demo. So,
A demo of a game I played 3 years ago.
you know,
So I never actually played that game, and
Oh,
so
it's great.
I just downloaded that demo and was playing it earlier today. It's
really good,
pretty
right?
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, no, it's a good game. I'm glad I'm glad it'll be there. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'm not. I mean,
1,000
I'm not gonna.
version.
I'm not gonna get it. I can't spend full price on a game I've already played. Like,
Well, is it? It's only $40, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it cheaper?
Yeah, it's 40 or 30 something. Yeah.
If it was 30, I'd get it because
You'll get
it
it
is
on
a, it
sale.
is a game.
You'll get it on
Yeah,
sale.
I'll get that on sale. Hey, maybe I got Best Buy. Maybe I'll just do that gamer thing.
There you go. Get a physical, tasty cartridge version of it.
Yeah, I mean it is a really good game. I was disappointed though because it sounds like the touchscreen stuff isn't there. Like, which
None
is
of it. Wow.
Yeah, so
It's kinda
you
lame.
just have to press like A to do all the stuff, and I noticed right away because it seemed a little bit weird, and I was like, this must have been like some touchscreen stuff or something.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
You just swiped to like cut the ropes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it felt like it worked really well. It was like actually one of the few Wii U games where like the second screen like made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know why they didn't port that version. I guess
Now-
because docked mode, maybe, I don't know.
Now, something, if you do want to touch your Switch, Severed got a surprise release. Touch, handheld only mode for that release.
Yeah, this seems to be like a trend. Like all the games that support touchscreen, like they have to be like handheld only mode because once you put it in the dock, it doesn't seem like, or at least Nintendo from the get go hasn't made it easy for developers to just make like a docked mode and a handheld mode. Like the game doesn't really give a crap if it's docked or handheld. It's just the same game regardless, right?
Yeah, World of U got around this by having 1,000 control mechanisms, touchscreen, motion. There's like a bunch of different ways to control that game. But if touch is the way to control it,
Yeah,
handheld
yeah. Handheld only. Or Rayman Legends, it looks like they just went the opposite. They said, no, you're gonna, we want you to be able to play it in the dock, so we're just gonna use buttons.
Yeah, the Xbox control method, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Is Severed a good game? I've never played it.
It's amazing. I haven't played it, but from all regards, was one of the best Vita games ever to bestow that 4 system, and it was on iOS, and it's really a fantastic game. It's made by the same people that made Guacamelee, I believe. Is that right, Aaron?
Oh.
Yes, that
Yeah.
is correct.
So they're great developers.
Drinkbox.
Yeah, Drinkbox. They make great stuff. So that
I
is
kinda like the
another
art.
game worth looking into. No one still has not picked up the cooking game, right?
No, I heard it was
No.
kind of broken. Or not broken, but like not optimized very well.
Okay, curious.
There were some performance issues from what I
that's
hear.
what I had heard as well. But I think that they were going to come out with like an update to fix that. So
Yeah, I think that's a game I'd definitely be interested in. Like, if they do push out an update and everyone says like your performance is really good, like I'd totally get that. Like, it looks fun. I'd love that when friends come over, they can just play with me. Like, they don't really have to know much about games. Which I do have friends come over like you don't really know much about games, and I'm always playing anyway. So it's cool to have games like that for them to play.
Yeah. Now the surprise hit, we were talking about sports a little bit ago, is Infinite Mini Golf. Anyone picking the mini golf up?
This game is kind of cool looking because it reminds me of all the really bad mini golf games I used to play like growing up as a kid, like on the computer.
Yeah.
How much
It's
is
a
it?
surprise hit. It's top charting on the eShop.
I mean, I'm sure
It
people are
reminds
digging it.
me of
It
The
looks-
Sims a little bit.
I mean, don't you get to build your own? You get to build your own courses, is what this one's all about.
Yeah, build your own courses. It kind of looks like The Sims as far as your avatars you create. It looks. I kind of want to get this. This looks kind of great.
No, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think it's made by the same guys who do the pinball game, Zen Pinball, right?
Oh, I did not know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
They make a
it's-
solid pinball game.
Yeah, it's the Zen Studios. I think it might be what they're called. So they're pretty good. They know what they're doing. They make solid stuff. The pinball games are really good. I think I'd get it. How much is it though? Like, that's always the thing with these games.
Let me check. There's also Hyperball. Looking at the eShop, there are so many games I just had no idea released. It is. I'm seeing in pounds. It's like 13.49 euros, which is, I believe it's probably a $15 game.
Why are you seeing in euros?
I'm on Nintendo Life, which is a
Oh.
European-based, up to 8 players. It's saying. Yeah. Let's see.
Mini golf.
I'm not. I think it's around. I think it's 15. I
Yeah.
guess it's 15. Is 15 too much, John?
No, I don't think so. That might be fair.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, I think, would probably be too much. But if it's good at what it's doing, which is letting you make your own mini golf courses, like if you're into mini golf, I think that's totally cool.
And I think there's probably a pretty robust user-based library where you can pick from as well.
Oh, that's even cooler. So yeah, there you go.
Now, Namco Museum, did anyone pick this up since last show?
Still haven't picked it up.
I want it. I want it
I
actually.
really want this.
But I haven't got it.
There's a lot of things I'm saving up for right now, and games are kind of sidelined. Especially since Splatoon 2 is occupying all my Switch time right now.
Yeah, I'd love it because I like, arcade games are easy to like just play and like, have it like games that you can play like while you're watching TV and stuff. And
Splatoon 2 is that for me. I'll be watching TV and just be not really caring on my Splatoon 2 game. It'll just be, okay, I'm running around throwing paint.
See, that's the opposite. I'm playing Splatoon 2, and whatever I'm watching on TV is like totally second. It's like, no, that's totally not important.
You're ranked moding it, though, right?
I'm always, yeah.
See, I'm not, so I can lose. All my goal is right now is Splatoon. I like to win if I can. I'm focused. I'll help my team win. But otherwise, I just need my 500p to get my 300p of time and 500p maximum ink spreading. So that's, the way I do it.
You should go. I mean, if you're not getting 2,000 points in each Turf 4 match, you're not doing it right. That's crazy.
Wait, you can't get 2,000. You get 1,000 for winning, and 800
2,000.
maximum. You get 1,800 maximum.
No, you can get over 1,000. I've gotten over 1,000.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
With the Aerospray, it's easy to get over 1,000.
You don't get any other bonus points, though. Your ranking up of your character from level, 25 to 26 to 27, you don't get any more points for your ranking up progression beyond the 500 of paint, 3 minutes of playtime, and if you're super fresh from your weapon being good.
So you can get like as much ink as you do. You can get points as I've gotten 25,000 points in one match before.
It gives you coins though. It doesn't give you progression points.
It gives you points and coins. Your level gets your points, which goes towards your gear leveling up.
Yeah, it gives me gear leveling up.
Yeah, those are the points. Yeah.
No, the character leveling up is what I care about.
Well, that's the same point level. You get the same amount of points for that.
I don't think you do.
You do, yeah, you do.
No, it always.
Yeah, you do.
I've played this game for.
Okay, so I happen to have a screenshot here. Is this what you're talking about? All right, so we have the time bonus for 300. We have the win bonus for 500. The ink bonus. The ink bonus got plus 500, and then a freshness of 6,000.
Yeah, the super fresh. That's where you can really be winning. But the 500p, that's the maximum ink spreading bonus. You don't get any for going to 600, 700, or even 1,000. I've hit 1,000 many times because I'm the master spreader of ink. And you don't get bonus.
So you're telling me the points you get for leveling up are separate from the points for the gear? Is that what you're telling me?
Right, that's what I'm saying. My gear is already maxed.
That is
I got maxed gear. I'm good there.
All your gear is maxed out?
The ones I'm using.
That doesn't make sense. The one you're using, you need all the gear leveled up.
All my gear is at the maximum slots open. I have I got the 3-star. How many stars is the most stars?
3, but you can make any of them 3 slots.
I've got all of them 3 stars, and I'm maxed out.
And you own all the gear.
I do not own all the gear yet.
Okay.
So I'm level 28 now. I'm level 28 now. What level are you up to now, Mister?
Almost 36.
36. Okay. Do you have a favorite weapon now that you have every weapon unlocked?
Well, the weapon I use depends on which mode and which levels.
What's your just turf war mode?
Usually Aerospray,
Okay.
because it makes leveling up easy and leveling up gear easy. Or the N-Zap is N-Zap is my new favorite weapon.
It's the coolest looking one.
I don't know if it's the coolest looking one. It's kind of out of place, honestly, in Splatoon. But it's got a really good spread. It's a four shot kill, which is nice because it's a pretty rapid fire weapon. So 4 shots is not bad. It's got the suction bomb, and it's just a overall pretty good weapon. So I've been using that a lot lately.
Okay. So I wish I could have a bucket with the rolling ball. I want to roll in the ball with the bucket. Can't do that.
Oh, well, you never know. They'll keep adding new weapons and stuff. You know what?
Bucket, John, I'm killer. I've eliminated an entire team in one go. I've been surrounded by like 4 people.
Are you using
I just wipe them out.
Are you using a Tri-Slosser?
Yeah, that thing's amazing.
So yeah, it's overpowered. They're gonna nuke it in the next update.
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell me this.
No, it's already been confirmed. It's the hitbox. The hitboxes are broken on it. It's like too overpowered.
It's great. I love that.
Yeah, because it's broken. It's anything.
I'm so good,
it is broken.
Bastard.
Go watch videos on YouTube. Literally, you don't even have to do direct hits. It's a 2-shot kill without.
It's a shotgun. It's great.
Tim, it's broken. It's a broken weapon right now.
Well, I'm gonna use the crap out of it.
Yeah, that's why you see. That's why you see so many people using it.
So many people are using it.
So
it's broken. It's overpowered.
The whole game. I can just
for now until the next update.
I've had sessions, John, where I killed 16 people.
Oh wow, so many.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
No, that's not a lot. No.
You're a sniper. I'm engaging with my enemies in this game.
Yeah. So Tri-Slosher's a little overpowered. You know what? What I was gonna say is, I was looking back at the Splatoon 1 release, and by this point in Splatoon 1, we had already gotten 3 new levels, and we haven't gotten a single new level in this game yet. What the heck?
Counts the Splatfest.
I don't care about that Splatfest level.
Did you like that level?
I was indifferent about it, actually. I was not that in. It was too big. I think it was a little too big and not as much focus. Like a lot of levels have like a focus, like the center of the map, like you're on a building or you're like the main stage or on the stage. This one was just kind of like shifting levels everywhere. I was just kind of like, it's not. I don't know.
I really like the narrow levels because with the Tri-Slosher, it just funnels in it. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, where are the new levels? Like we're
getting new weapons. That's the thing.
Well, they got new weapons last time too, but last time we also got new levels. So I'm like super disappointed we haven't seen any, because I really miss some of my old levels, and I know they're all in there. So I really need them to like start switching them on, because I'm getting tired of these like 4 levels.
Stale with the levels.
It really is. So hey, if you guys are listening, like turn on those levels.
I think I'm well beyond the level I ever reached on my Wii U console. I gotta look. I think I was only at level 18 or 19 probably. I can't imagine I got this far.
I don't think you were. I'm pretty sure when the last time we played, you were like 14 or 15.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think I got much further. I had the TV on the whole time you played Splatoon 1.
Yeah, it's very, very limiting. It is nice being able to take it anywhere.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now I think the battery drains a lot faster with Splatoon 2 because it's constantly doing internet while you're playing this really high def game. Yeah,
the refresh rate, the packet rate on, I forgot what they call it for sending packets, is actually it's slower than Splatoon 1. Like they're sending less packets back and forth for Splatoon 2. So there's a little bit more lag if you're on Wi-Fi, which is a little disappointing.
Oh, I've not noticed this at all.
Yeah, it's only noticeable in some circumstances. You might see you might splatter someone and not see the little like kill until like a couple seconds later, or sometimes you'll see like an inkling like just literally jump from one part of the map to another part of the map. But yeah, then I'm hoping when Nintendo gets more servers and they start charging us that it actually will improve a little bit, because it's a little disappointing right now. But
yeah, it always impresses me how beautiful this game is. I just look at my buckets of paint just flying in the air, and it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
there's like lens flare and all this.
Yeah, the textures are really good, and they did a good job.
Now, I went on a road trip recently. I was a passenger in the car from New Hampshire to DC, and did some tethering, and I can now report what happens when your signal drops enough where Nintendo gets angry at you.
What happens?
It tells you you've disconnected too many times. Please hold on for 5 minutes. Take a 5-minute break, take a breather, come back, and you're all good.
What carrier do you have? T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
Do they allow mobile or gaming on on? Oh, Aaron might know this. Do they allow mobile gaming on hotspots?
They
Because
do, but it's
AT&T
all
does
going to
not.
depend on your plan.
I mean, I'm on the
Because
prepaid plan,
yeah.
which is,
Okay.
I get 4G speeds, the
'Cause-
HSPA plus speeds.
because apparently NatD does not support online gaming, and that's what AT&T uses for.
Seriously?
Yeah, they do
That
not.
is hilarious.
You can get in games every once in a while, but it will kick you out like
Are
within a
you an
matter of
AT&T
minutes.
subscriber, John?
I am, so I don't
Are
even
you
have.
thinking of switching carriers as a result?
I've been thinking about switching carriers for a long time. This is just like the cherry on top. Like that's making me like, okay, I really am interested in another carrier now.
Yeah, I mean, T-Mobile would work great, except for New Hampshire and the areas in between. There's some just bad areas because
Yeah, but at least
in good areas
T-Mobile,
it works great.
at least I feel like T-Mobile is making pretty good strides at like if they don't, taking care of their customers and making sure that they're expanding their network and stuff, and like AT&T just doesn't
Yeah,
seem to
I
give
love
a
T-Mobile. It's
care
great.
about anything.
The Apple
So
Music, it doesn't count towards my data plan. For $50 a month on a prepaid plan, I get, I think it's like 7 gigabytes of LTE speeds, and then it just goes down the HSPA plus, which is pretty decent.
that's
Like
cool.
Yeah, unlimited talk text. I don't know. Enough of this T-Mobile ad, but I just switched a month ago, and I'm really liking it.
I'm
so far.
pretty sure Verizon might not support it either. They might, but no, actually, no. I think Verizon might be the one I know that does support hotspot gaming. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's a bandwidth thing. They don't want to have people.
No, it makes sense. I appreciate them kicking me out because
you
I
appreciate
know I'm
it.
being a bad citizen. I hate playing games when you're at the end of your game and you see these people with 0p because their internet was bad or they just had to stop for a reason. Now, I do notice Nintendo is very aggressive. You cannot just get into a game and not do anything. If you're just standing still,
Oh, you'll get kicked out. Yeah.
You'll get booted out. Because occasionally I'm just, trying to get something done in between games. It's like, oh crap, let me move my joystick a little bit so I don't get kicked out.
People must hate you, Tim. You are like
it's not a frequent thing, but like, when I'm trying to, in between matches, some matches it's instant. Some matches it's good 4 minutes. I gotta, do stuff while this is going on, and I'm caught off guard sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nintendo's very aggressive about that, which
that was Splatoon 1 did the same thing.
Yeah, at the end of the match, I'm always worried. It's like, okay, there's like 10 seconds left, and we're clearly not going to win this match. I don't know what the threshold is, how many seconds it takes for you to get kicked out. Because, yeah, I wonder if the end of the match is less
aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive.
Who knows? I think it's probably the same
Second threshold.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I figured out the whole one Joy-Con each hand thing for the gyroscope. And
you figured it out.
That using the right hand movement. It takes a little bit of a learning curve there.
Yeah, you got to kind of hold it, level, and then
it's like you're steering a ship.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother. Like that seems just like too inaccurate to me.
Yeah,
I actually
I like handheld mode better than that. Is my impression, I think.
Yeah, I've actually liked handheld mode more than I thought I would. It's still a little too much sometimes for my play style, the way I move my controller.
You'll throw your Switch across the room.
I mean, yeah, the way I use the motion, yeah.
You need to get a swivel chair, John.
Well, I've been using my Hori stand a lot, and actually lately I've been playing Splatoon a lot in tabletop mode on my Hori stand.
With the Pro Controller?
With the Pro Controller, yeah, and I really like it. My Splatoon Pro Controller is actually having some issues. Like the D-pad really sucks on it, and the B button kind of sticks sometimes too. So that's
something I've heard in some podcasts is people will be using like the streaming boxes that Elgato makes.
Yeah, I got one.
Play Switch games on their like laptop's screen, a bigger screen for when they're on the go. This is the whole thing people are doing.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense, but it's like
the thing is,
screen's good enough.
You have to have the dock like to do that because you need the HDMI out. So that just seems like a ridiculous setup.
It's quite the setup. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You
just
need
to
to
get,
get one of those mobile docks. Those new mobile docks.
yeah, like I don't know why you don't just like, I don't know, like hold it up to your face and then the screen gets bigger. Like that's what it seems like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what it's a mobile console. I don't need a.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
And it's like the biggest screen I've ever had on a mobile console. Like I remember playing, my Game Boy Advance and my Game Boy, like all my Game Boys, like they had a much smaller and worse screen than this. Like this is a pleasure to play. Like
Yeah, I agree.
it's really no problem. Yeah.
For multiplayer stuff, it would be nice sometimes they get a bigger screen. But.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like again, you're like, are you really going to do that on the go? Like,
No, you need dock in cable form. Like we have this mobile dock. I don't want a mobile dock. I want just a cable with the stuff embedded inside of it.
yeah, I mean,
Right?
I'm sure that'll eventually happen. There'll be someone to like backwards make it or make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse engineer it, I guess.
So it's Splatoon 2. What's your? You're just trying to level up your character. What's your main aspirations right now? What are you going for?
Right now, I've been focusing on leveling up all the gear. So pretty much all my gear, besides only like 2 or 3 pieces, are all full. They're all
Are you buying
rolled out.
every piece of gear and gun you can?
Yes, every piece of gear I get, every piece of gear that doesn't have last ditch effort and 30-second gambit, because I could talk all day about how those power ups are worthless, but are not very.
What are those worthless power ups?
Okay, so opening gambit is a power up where you get speed and ability increases at the beginning of a match. So at the beginning of a match, when you all start, you get like this little boost of powers and stuff. I think it lasts about
the
30
end of the
seconds.
match is when you want that, right?
Well, and here's the thing: it might be. That's the thing. It's not useful because in ranked matches, in ranked and turf war matches, like the first 30 seconds, a lot of times does not determine the match. So yeah, there you go. That power up is pretty much, yeah. You can see why it's not useful. It's not very useful. The other one is the first one was opening gamut. The other one is last ditch effort, is what it's called. Last ditch effort takes the last 30 seconds of the match and pretty much does the same thing. It increases your abilities, your speed, makes your inkling more a little bit more powerful, all that stuff. But here's the thing: when you're playing in ranked mode, you don't know when the last 30 seconds of the match is. The last 30 seconds of the match could literally be the first 30 seconds of the match. So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to have, like, especially if you're playing like Rainmaker. Rainmaker games can literally go like instantly if like you have a team that knows what they're doing against a team that doesn't really know what they're doing. So so that doesn't make sense unless you're playing turf war. If you're playing turf war, last ditch effort makes total sense. Because the last 30 seconds of turf war are pretty much the only seconds that matter in a lot of cases.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen matches turn in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I was very confident, like, oh, we got this whole map. It's ours.
No, yeah, the last, So, yeah, turf war is literally, like, if turf war went on when for, like, another 2 minutes, like, all matches would end up completely different. It really is, like, who's pushing at that 30-second, or that last,
some matches,
mark.
John, I get frustrated. So my whole team is just shooting the wall around my base. It's like, that doesn't do anything good.
Yeah, you can tell people who don't play ranked because ranked players don't really, mess with the spawn. They know that that's not really, what's the point? Why am I?
It's really great when I'm
inking the spawn.
Some other players that were driving towards the middle and towards their base.
Yeah.
My belief is the people that are able to push towards the enemy's base and kind of like make sure they can't get out of there win.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's the idea. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I've gotten very effective at moving towards the center of the map.
Yeah, I like to suppress them as soon as possible. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Get them back.
There's that one map where there's this huge tower in the middle, and then you're able from there to jump to this little platform area that otherwise you'd have to take a slow ramp up that you can't ink.
Yeah, you're talking about
like the Art Academy.
Inkblot Art Academy. Yeah.
And I discovered you could jump to there from the tower. I was like,
oh yeah, easily. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That map changes a lot in tower control and Rainmaker. They like get rid of the thing in the middle. It's not even there. It's just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you done much with the ranked stuff, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm playing a little bit of ranked. I don't know. I tend to lose because I feel like I get in there with people that don't know what they're doing a lot of time.
Mhm.
Like I was just playing earlier today, and we're doing the tower control, and it's like they're not even really going after the tower. I'm like, what? Why are you even in here?
I'm
Yeah,
terrible
yeah.
at it. I don't
So
have fun with it because I always lose because I don't
yeah,
know how to do that.
C minus is like it's a cluster.
That's where I am right
That's
now.
where I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah,
I'm
it's where you
stuck
see,
in
yeah,
C minus.
because you're literally like you're with everyone who doesn't know, like they don't really, they really don't know what to do. Um, yeah, it can be interesting.
Yeah.
You
So yeah,
can
right now my
those are
goal is to.
yeah, those early matches are definitely the matches you have to carry your team a lot more.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm currently just trying to get to level 30 to unlock all the guns, and at that point, I'll play around with rings.
think you're shopping now.
No, I'm slower upgrading my character in rings because I don't win.
Okay,
You don't get a lot of points when you don't win.
that's true.
Matches are fast. You get like 100p because it's like only a minute match because your team sucks. Like, I never progress my character.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So in other news, Jackbox Party Pack 1 and 2 hit Switch on August 17th, which is this week.
I don't even know what this is. What is this?
It's a big party game.
Oh, that's that party game. Yeah, I
So
remember this.
we
Yeah,
have 3, and then we'll have 1 and 2 again. Or,
cool.
and then we got some patches to Mario Kart 8 and Zelda. So they're out there.
Oh, they've been. Oh, yeah, Zelda. I booted my console and it said Zelda was updated.
Yeah.
I said, I wonder what it was, and I didn't update. I didn't open it to see.
And then the Umbrella came out, John. I'm very excited about the Umbrella update.
Yeah, the
It's
umbrella.
yeah, it changes
Very
how people play.
interesting weapon. I like it a lot. It's gonna.
It's fun. Yeah, this umbrella that pushes people.
Yeah.
It's easy to counteract, I feel. I'm good with killing this.
It is now. Wait 6 months until people learn how to use it. Like you'll see. Here's the thing.
It'll be great with pairs. You have 2 people that are teaming up on somebody with one has an umbrella and there's another one that's kind of around them.
I think I'm gonna start VPNing into Japan to play with Japanese Splatoon players. I'm not even joking. Like the American, ones, the American ones. Honestly, it's not. It's the game's a little easier this time around. I don't know. It's
easy.
It's not that I say it's too easy. I'm not. I can obviously get better and play and rank up more. But it's like I don't. It's not the same. Like they just don't play the same.
Japanese consoles.
It's very rare you see.
It's rare. Okay.
Yes, like Splatoon 1, especially way towards the end, it was like 70 to 80% Japanese players, and they all took it really, really seriously. Like when you played, like it was very hardcore. Yeah, I'm sure the game, once the meta evolves more, it's going to get more and more hardcore. But yeah, it's just something. It seems definitely got a different feel without as many Japanese players.
So guys, we didn't even talk about who won the Great Splatfest, the proper team.
Oh, Mayo, yeah.
Mayonnaise.
I was on the. We were all on the same team.
We all were. Go Team Mayonnaise.
Yeah, it was gross. I did not like it at all.
Oh, I love you get the white ink. It was great. It was like I was shooting mayonnaise. I was throwing mayonnaise
at my butt. It just looked gross. It was not ideal.
You don't like the idea of having the color ink reflect your team?
I do, like that's a cool idea, but like mayonnaise and red, like white and red, is just like.
What if they do like a chocolate and like a vanilla one?
That would be cool. I would be okay with that.
See, I don't want to go there, but
it's the red. The red is really weird.
Is it too bodily, like blood?
Yeah, it looked like blood. It was really strange. It was
okay.
It was really weird seeing the color because I think they've obviously not used red for that reason because of blood. It was just really weird seeing the color red and like
white was an odd color too.
Yeah, it was just
it was very eerie. I kind of liked how different it was. It's like, oh, this is different.
It was weird.
So, I think this may be a thing for Nintendo with these Splatfests being color themed more so than the last game. Is this something you think will be happening?
Well, they obviously built it into the ROM to make it changeable. So.
Was there a Splatfest pre-launch?
Last game or last Splatoon?
No, right before Splatoon 2
Oh,
launched.
Yeah. It was what was it? It was
not color-based.
It was not color based, no. But I don't even I don't even remember what it was anymore. It doesn't matter. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But
What was it?
I kind of feel Nintendo may be doing this. This color.
Okay, I got to look it up now. It's gonna bother me.
They should do a Sonic vs. Knuckles Splatfest as a tie to Sonic. So I love that.
Oh, it was ice cream versus cake. Duh.
Oh, of course. Duh. Come on.
Duh.
So I kind of love that no one shows mayonnaise except for the people like us.
I bet you in Europe everyone chose mayonnaise.
I don't think so. I thought the Europe results were pretty similar.
Oh, were they? I didn't see them.
Yeah. But yeah, people don't like mayonnaise in the United States. They don't. I don't get it.
Well, it's like they ask you what's better, but they didn't give any context. Like
No context.
like better at what?
Mayonnaise is great. It makes chicken salad possible. It
Makes
brings-
coleslaw possible. Right?
Yeah, and it's an enabler of so many great foods.
I like mayonnaise. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious what other color-based things they will do. That will be a thing going forward.
Maybe they did color code the other one. It was I think every Splatfest has been color coded. I just don't think the colors have ever like matched what the theme was.
Mm-hmm.
Like in this time they actually are. So
Yeah, I wonder how weird they can get with this. Anyways.
yeah, I think ketchup and mustard probably would have been a little better.
The white is just so bold. You know, it's very bold. But yeah, any other things we're talking about? Anything for you, Aaron?
Yeah, I had a couple of things. Let's see. So Nintendo is being sued. Have you guys heard of this? For like the Switch.
The Switch.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
actual controllers because it takes a patent to do that.
Is there? Did someone have patents on that for real?
Yeah,
Like-
well, so the patent that they have is it's titled "Combination Computing Device and Game Controller with Flexible Bridge Section," and so apparently this company that's suing them has this patent for some type of like computing device with two controllers. I guess they come off very similar to the Switch, but yeah, the interesting thing is this flexible bridge section thing, which from what I was reading, they're probably going to lose because of that section. So, I don't know. But it's just another thing, like patent trolls. They're just out there trying to ruin everyone's fun. So.
Yeah. Did they actually have like something to like show anybody? Like,
They
hey,
do. Let's see. In 2012, it looks like they introduced a gaming tablet that featured the controller that comes apart. So, yeah.
I've seen like iPhone controllers that look like switches. You know, they attach to your iPhone like on either side, little controllers. So, I mean, yeah, the bridge. What does it just do? It just connects the two controllers together. Like that's all it does.
Yeah, let's see if I can try to find an image of this thing. Ah, here we go. So this is their device. It looks. It's really big and bulky. Yeah.
It's like a Wii U Switch.
It looks like, yeah, it does look like a Wii U.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
When did they patent that?
Let's see. I don't know.
Because honestly, with that picture, Nintendo might have a problem. That looks pretty similar to a Switch. I mean, it's a screen with controllers on the side. And if they, the patent says they're removable.
We'll see.
Yeah.
See. So
it's not as if Nintendo's never made a console with controllers on the side of the screen.
Well, but
detachable and
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's a good argument, anyways.
If they do win, though, Nintendo is going to have to stop producing and selling the Switch. And that's
they'll.
crazy.
They could pay like
buy
what?
it out. They'll pay.
Well,
it
okay,
It's like
well, yeah,
royalties
but,
or something, or-
still, like that's what the lawsuit's for. So that would happen, and then they're gonna have to pay them. So that would just be really.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely they
Maybe
want
down
to
there.
They want to cut for sure. It's what it sounds like.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you guys had a successful thing.
Like if Nintendo had to give like $15 or $20 of every Switch sold, like imagine the impact that would have on their business. Like probably huge.
And much less likely to get a price drop on that system.
Oh yeah, like I don't think a price drop is happening like for a long time.
Yeah, I've been talking to people and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna wait until the holidays when the price drops," and I'm like, "I don't think that's gonna happen."
The first holiday,
it's definitely not going to happen.
So that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I think you
may get a bundle, but that's a very small.
I don't even think you'll get a bundle.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a bundle either.
No, but that's the only thing.
I mean, at this rate, I don't see a price drop till like the third year. Honestly. It's still impossible to find.
Yeah.
Even if they wanted to price drop it, it just wouldn't make sense. Like, the market wants it. Like, why drop the price?
Yeah, it's not selling.
Like, they could...
Price.
I mean, they could honestly raise the price and keep selling them, probably. So it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, fans would not be...
I mean, no, I'm not saying they should, but they honestly...
So
like,
they could actually like raise the price as long as they kept them on the shelves. I think they could raise the price to like $50, but they would be everywhere, and not as many people would complain.
Yeah. It would definitely stifle some of the demand, and then, more people...
I don't like this idea. I'd rather have a hot item that no one can get. That sounds much more appealing to me. That sounds more like Nintendo. Hot item no one can get.
I want more people to have it, so there's more stuff coming to it.
More people have it at a lower price. Everyone will have it. Every person will have every single one that Nintendo can manufacture.
That's what it seems like so far.
Now in Japan, you're able to custom order your Joy-Cons now to be whatever color you want. Not whatever colors have been produced.
Haven't they been doing that since launch?
I heard this is a new thing. Maybe
you got to pick out your colors, which ones you wanted at launch. I thought it like
maybe they expanded it. I saw the Splatoon colors are now in there.
Oh, maybe they added them. Yeah.
Sadly, it is just green for the one side, purple for the other side. Even this custom order thing, you can't have green for both sides.
Nope. Because the Splatoon set has to have two separate colors.
Ridiculous.
Well, I don't think it's that ridiculous.
I want green for both sides, John.
Then wait for a green set. This isn't a green set. This is a Splatoon set.
Oh well.
I'm telling you just how it is. That's just how it is. Like people are getting mad. Why aren't they making both? I'm like, because there's not a green or pink set. It's a Splatoon set.
Have you been compelled to try to get some Splatoon Joy-Cons?
I'm just waiting for them to go on Amazon import, like the American Amazon. I don't really. I've never done the Japanese Amazon, so I'm not like super confident in going forward with that.
But, and eBay is not something you're pursuing.
I haven't really looked on eBay for them. If they had them at a reasonable price, yeah, I might just buy them on eBay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because eBay's easy. Like my stuff's in there. I just buy it.
What else, Aaron? What's going on in the world?
Oh, let's see what else we got here.
Did you see that Pikachu Snapchat filter?
Did not see that.
I saw that the shiny Pikachus are available in Japan.
Apparently, I don't know because I don't Snapchat, but apparently, yeah, there's this Pikachu Snapchat filter.
When I go to Japan in November, I should catch me a shiny Pikachu in the Pokemon Go.
See, I don't like this
regional.
Thing. Yeah.
You don't want to fly across the world, John, to catch a shiny? Because there's no training yet.
It's not even across the world. They're like separating it so if you don't live in a big city, you can't get certain Pokemon now. Which I just think is kind of lame. Like, you shouldn't be making people drive hours.
The megas?
Yeah. Like, pretty much, yeah. If you live in a rural area, you're not really getting to see those, I don't think, that much.
Are you covered in your city?
Oh, I mean, I live in freaking Atlanta. Yeah, I'm covered. Like, yeah, there's...
Have you gone mega hunting, or what do they call
it?
Legendary?
No.
Okay.
But the game seems still pretty popular. I still see people walking around playing it, so...
Yeah, it's, like, really popular around here,
so... These controllers, the Splatoon Joy-Con on Amazon, are going for, like, $130, so...
That's a little much.
You could
buy a whole Pro controller for the amount.
I could buy 2 Pro controllers for this amount almost. Pretty much, yeah.
What, John? No, I was going to say you get 4 controllers, but no, it's only 2 controllers.
Apparently, Japan has a Splatoon grip also. I was not aware of. This looks very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Oh, it's made by Power A. It's not a. It's not an official Nintendo thing.
Yeah. Are those Google headphones, Aaron?
They are Google headphones.
I just noticed you turned. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's got special headphones. Anyways, that's all I'll say.
Did you already talk about the 3DS? 3DS XL?
We have not mentioned it because I don't think me or are touching that system.
Yeah.
I mean, I always see it in my drawer. It's dead.
So you're not gonna play?
I need to finish
Samus
Xenoblade
Returns?
though, Aaron. I need to finish Xenoblade.
I'm gonna play Samus Returns. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
Samus
the
Returns.
last. That'll be my last 3DS game. That'll be a good way to go out.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it's going to be the last 3DS game.
Well, I think it's going to be my last 3DS game. Probably.
But I think that there's going to be something else that's going to come out that you're going to want to play, because Nintendo, I think, knows that there's millions of people out there still playing their 3DS, and they're not just going to leave them hanging. Like,
yeah, I mean, they got the data, right? How many people boot up their systems? So
yeah,
I'm sure they do. I hope they do. Seems like
well,
something.
the last I think it was around like E3, they said that there was like a player base of was it 60 million? I know that that's less than what sold, so I'm wondering if that's like what they think, people are
Like the active
still
users.
playing. Yeah, the active users. So
Monthly active users or something.
That's a lot.
yeah,
I'd played a lot more if it didn't die when I put it to sleep. I can't leave it asleep for more than a couple days and it dies.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot because I'll tend to play until it gets down to maybe like half, and then I'll close it, and then when I, like walk through the room and I'll see that red flashing light, so I gotta like run over and plug it in real quick.
Now, the old design, I had that dock I got from Club Nintendo, but I gotta order a whole new dock if I want a dock for the new design.
I feel like the DS did a better job of going to sleep than the 3DS does. Am I wrong in that? Like, is that just... Is the 3DS even going to sleep, or are we just shutting the lids and just, like, thinking it's asleep and it's not even...
I think it is going to sleep, but I think it uses, like, a lot of Wi-Fi stuff, or, like, a lot of, like, wireless stuff. So, I don't know. If you see that, there's that little light, it's always flashing when it's in sleep mode. Like, it's still communicating.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, the Switch does it right. That thing doesn't die when it's asleep.
Yeah, that thing can last, like, weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've stressed it. I'll bring it to the brink of being out of power, and it'll just go to sleep. It won't. On the 3DS, it'll just die. It'll go from sleep to death.
That's why having the ARM processor can do so much than, like, whatever the hell they're using inside a 3DS. Like, who knows what kind of processor they're using in that thing.
Okay. Anything else this week on level 170?
Yeah. Let's see. We got the Nintendo World Championships.
Oh, I can't believe we almost forgot about that. Big news. I'm not near a city that does this, but
it's kind of weird at the time they're bringing it back. It's just like...
Well, and
are you guys brushing up on your Mario Kart 7? You guys ready for that?
Why'd they choose Mario Kart 7?
I think it's just a big install base.
Yeah, I feel
it really
like
should be Mario Kart 8 on the Switch.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think enough people own it though. And
This
it's
is
just kind
the
of
World Championship, John. Come on.
Yeah, the World Championship. There's like 3 million Switches out there.
The real champions own a Switch.
So yeah, they're kind of limiting like you just said. They said they have like 60 million 3DS owners, so they have to pick a game that probably sold pretty well in the 3DS, which Mario Kart did. So.
Is it a statement that adults, people 13 or older, use a heavy character such as Bowser, and kids use Mario? Is this them saying, hey, heavies are what the real pros use?
Wait, you have to use that character?
You do.
What?
Yes. Have to
Why-
use Bowser. It's the
Yeah,
standard
so
one.
there's it's 12 under, right? And then 12 or like over 12.
What
Yeah, 12
the
under
heck?
13.
That's so
Yeah.
stupid. I would not
Well,
want to
that's
use
the
Bowser. I
idea
don't want to use
for,
Bowser.
You know, for consistency purposes, you're on the same character, same card.
Are you playing against people your age? Do you play against everybody?
Your age bracket.
Okay, that's
of
fair.
13 and older.
Oh, that's the age bracket, 13 and older?
Yeah.
13 and older and 12 and under.
With the bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's weird. I don't know.
Is Austin a city or is Atlanta a city? I don't even know.
Didn't even look.
I didn't even look either. Let me check.
Washington,
and see.
D.C. is not a city. I have to go to New York City if I want to compete.
Dang,
not
on the East Coast, really? That's the closest? New
That's
York?
the closest.
No, so the closest to me is Dallas. So
That's what, 8-hour car ride?
no, it's about 4.
Okay. Evidently, you'll be able to play Mario Odyssey if you drive 4 hours there. Is that worth it for you?
Maybe. Probably not.
Probably not. No, it's coming out in October.
The closest to you, John, I think, is going to be Miami.
Oh boy, taking a trip to
Oh,
Miami.
And
Arriba!
Washington, D.C. is New York. I think New York's close.
Yeah, New York.
They need more locations. This is.
They do. Yeah.
Staff it up, Nintendo.
Hey, they know where people play Mario Kart 7, so
I mean, Washington, D.C. is not a big enough city for them. I mean, come on. Atlanta, Austin, come on. Big cities.
yeah, pretty decently sized cities.
Yeah. What's up, Nintendo?
You know, Atlanta just has like the most busiest airport in like the world, but whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
So yeah, I'm curious. So there's the semifinals. What happens when they have the finalists? Where are they playing? Aaron? Where's this all go after they finalize? After they pick the finalists, where they compete?
Well, let's see. Let me get all this information. I'm like reading about all the like rewards, and I'm like, this isn't fair. So you get like what is it? 100 platinum points. The first 200 people to check in each day will also receive a My Nintendo pin.
That's kind of
That pin
cool.
looks pretty cool.
All right, so they're doing the qualifiers the 19th of this month through September 10th, and then it looks like I don't really know what happens after that.
They're doing like 2 weeks of qualifiers.
Yeah,
Wow,
and
okay.
that's all it says. I'm not seeing anything else that happens after that.
Huh. I assume they compete in some world championship after that.
Where's the World Championship? Oh, it's in Manhattan. I'm reading it right here.
Yeah, I'm not
They
seeing
actually
it
go and
on their website.
watch the world
I'm on the Wikipedia page for Nintendo World Championships, and it says the 2017 is
Okay,
happening.
here it is. Yeah, it's kind of hidden up on their like logo, up top. Yeah, it says New York City, October 7th, Manhattan Center's Grand Ballroom. So
When does Mario launch?
October what 20th? Yeah.
yeah. Something like that.
Okay, so like a week and a half before Mario.
So soon,
Hey.
actually.
Hey, idea. World Championship. They will do this Wizard style, where they're going to be competing in Mario Odyssey to rank out the most number of points.
Oh, you're probably right. That makes a
Right?
lot of sense, actually.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Like right before Mario Odyssey comes
Mhm.
out. Yeah.
Everyone's playing a game that no one's played.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Just like the movie.
Yeah, I just said I don't get the timing on this. Now I get the timing on this. Like, okay, that makes now that makes sense. I was like, why didn't they do this at E3? Now, okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's got to be it.
That would not shock me at all.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That makes a lot of sense, I think. Even though the worlds are pretty like open though, like it's pretty like open to like
Yeah.
I guess they would just do like a time limit, like hey everybody.
In 10 minutes. Do we do? That's what they did in in the Wizard movie.
Well, the
They
wizard
had
wasn't. It was the
blocks
first to get the end, right? It was the first to
No, I think
whoever got farther.
No, it was how far you could get in a certain amount of time.
Okay, yeah, they can do that. Yeah, that
or
makes
no,
sense.
it's point based. But because the further you got, the more points you
More
amass,
points
so,
you got, yeah.
Yeah, so it's point based.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I cracked the code on this one, guys.
You actually, I think you might have. That makes sense.
Yeah, right. And then Pokemon's coming out this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Who cares though, right? I'm sure they'll have a direct about it at some point.
Yeah, they will.
So you're not even gonna play that, John? You're not gonna pick up your 3DS?
No, I'm not actually interested in this Pokemon. I'm actually not actually interested in this Pokemon game at all.
That's good. The Switch Pokemon.
Yeah, like as soon as they said there was a Switch one, I was kind of like, oh.
Okay, my 3DS, you're done.
What if they do something to where if you play this game, you'll get something in the Switch game?
I feel like they'd have to, I don't know. I feel like the Switch one's way too far off for them to do that, right?
It is pretty far off.
I don't know. I didn't like Black and White too. Like, I don't know. It's just the same world. There's something about these Pokemon games that are built on the same world that the games they've already done that never really appeal to me. I don't know. I'll wait to see what people say.
The new games, now that they've separated the Pokedex, there's no national Pokedex in this game. I'm not really incentivized to get all the Pokemon in this game. The Sun and Moon.
And they're bringing Mega Evolutions back. I was never like super like happy with that mechanic. Like it just kind of always seemed kind of lame, kind of Digimon-y to me. Like the whole idea of evolving and not staying evolved seemed kind of like
against. Some of them are pretty cool. But.
Some of them are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but like I don't know, the whole battle mechanic just seemed. I don't know. Just one more thing they did that I don't know.
Yeah, but I wish this game had the national Pokedex. That's bugging me.
Did Sun and Moon? Didn't Sun and
no national Pokedex.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did the.
Really irked me because I have
Aloha
Pokedex. I was anxious to add some more to the Pokedex, but no.
They'll do an update and add it.
Oh yeah, I'm doubtful. Anything else, Aaron?
I think that is
catch everything. Maureen Rabbids is coming soon, I think.
Yeah. When is that coming out? The 29th?
I think that's right. Yeah, I think that sounds right.
I check that eShop like every day and just
look
on there to see what's new because sometimes it just drops something that I had no idea was coming.
Yeah, the eShop has a lot of good stuff.
I picked up Retro City Rampage. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's really good.
So you like it so far?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I played it before. I had my 3DS.
Cool.
It's much better on the Switch. The screen, obviously, makes it a much better experience. Yeah, it's cool. It's good.
Okay. Is that it, Mr. Aaron?
That's it.
Okay. Where can people find you on the interwebs, Mr. Aaron?
You can find me all over at AL Rivera 423.
Cool deal. What's you, John?
You can find me everywhere online at John Wesley A.
Cool. My handle is at TCHATEN. Go to youtube.com/tchan for the video version of the show. You can catch out my new podcast, iPad Pros, at iPadPros.net. Thanks for listening or watching. Back next time for level 171. Bye-bye.